And sometimes you might not hear us say class. So I'm going to say this to you. I'm going to say hands and eyes. And when I say hands and eyes, this is what I want to see you do. Put the pencil down. I want to see your eyes looking at me. That means it's really important. We are going to put the pencil down. We are going to do an activity today that is called a sprint. Have you ever done a sprint in math class?
No, I've done a sprint in running.
In running. So what do you think sprint means?
I've done a sprint in swimming.
Thank you for raising your hand.
Running very fast and running.
Well, we're going to do something very fast, but we're not going to be running. Yes, sir?
It means that you do math, but you do it fast.
We're going to do it fast. Yes.
It means you're going as fast as you can.
As fast as you can. I like that. Yes?
Like a race.
Kind of like a race. Guess who you will be racing against?
Your classmates.
No.
Yourself.
Only yourself. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to get a sheet of paper, and there will be math problems on it. And you won't touch your pencil until I say, on your mark, get set, go. And when you go, you're going to try and do as many problems as you can. Now listen closely, this is important. You will not finish this sprint. If you finish this sprint, it's too easy for you because you're going to flip it over and do a second one. And here is your goal, to beat your own score by at least one.
What if we finish the whole entire?
Then it's too easy and we'll do better next time we give you one. That's a really good question.
Or next time you're gonna.
Now, the reason you don't need an eraser is because if you make a mistake, I'm not collecting this and grading it. You just cross it off and go on. Don't spend any time erasing, because that will just slow you down, won't it? If you guys sit and
It would just waste your time.
yeah. So if your problem is, I'm going to give you a really easy one. Okay. If your problem is 7 plus 4, and you write 12, and then you go, oh, that's not right. Just go like that and write 11. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do this. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're just racing against ourselves. So you'll do the sprint number 1. We'll call it number 1. Number 1. Do you know what that means, number 1?
Yeah.
And say there are 20 problems, and I do 5 of them.
That's not. You're only 15.
But you never know, it might be really hard for me. So if then on sprint number 2, what is my goal?
To be 5.
To beat 5? So what could I do?
6.
Could I do 6?
Yes.
What if I totally figure it out and I do
10.
8?
10.
How many better did I do?
3.
3 better. Do you think it's possible I could do 10 and do 5 better on the second one?
Yeah.
Sure, it's possible.
20.
So maybe on the first one, how many are there altogether on it, on the side?
30.
30. Let's say I do 15. What's my goal for the next one?
15. 30.
What's one more than 15?
16.
Ah,
But we
16.
can't have 16 because 15 plus 15 equals 20. That's 30.
If I do 21 on the first one, what's my goal on the second one?
22.
22. One more than 21 is?
But then there'll be 43.
Well, we're going to do 2 different ones.
How many are we going to do? Only 2?
You're going to do 2 sprints. So you do the first one, you're going to do the second one. Your goal is to do what?
Race yourself.
Beat your own score. Does it matter? What's your name?
Who's going to time this?
Griffin? Do you care what Griffin gets?
No.
No. Who are you racing against?
Yourself.
Yourself. So it's like you're out on the track, and one day you're running, and you run all the way around the track, and it only takes you 3 minutes. And the next day you go out and you run around the track, and it only takes you 2 minutes. Who are you racing?
Yourself.
Yourself. So that's the goal. Oh, I will do the timing. You don't have to worry about the timing. Okay.
How much using a timer?
I'm going to use a very special timer.
Wait, so it counts super fast?
So here's what you're going to do. 1 minute, and I'm going to say pencils up. So you won't finish, right? And when I say pencils up, you're going to go like this. Right?
What about if you say pencils down?
Well, what do you think you would do if I said pencils down?
Pencils down.
There you go. That would be hands and eyes. But you don't need to do that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you. Miss Corinne is going to pass out the first sprint. Don't look at it, because she copied them on two sides. So you can't, just don't look at it, and then I'll say, as soon as everybody has one, I'll say on your mark, set, go, okay? So just
Turn around. No, how about this? How about this?
oh, you can put your heads down. He wants to put his head down, that's okay. Here's what I don't want you to do. Oh, I know this one and this one and this one and this one. I don't want you looking at it that fast. I want you just thinking, so we're just getting our math spreads in front of us. And we're not really paying a lot of attention. Because we don't want to look at the answers first. Do you have a question?
It says if you can
No talking to a friend. This is just yours. Oh, what happens if you don't know a problem? That was, what's your name?
Steve.
That was Steve's question. What if you don't know a problem? Could you just skip it?
Just leave it on and keep going.
Yeah, just skip it and keep going.